Star Wars episode number 2, Attack of the Clones from 2002. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to the next movie in our Star Wars episode 1 through 6 rewatch, man. Attack of the Clones, and I'm super excited for it. Now, for me personally, I love, quite frankly, all of the prequel movies, 1 through 3, especially number 3, but I know the majority and a lot of people do think that episode 2 is the only good one, so to speak, in the prequels, and that it's considered the best one, you know. And last time I watched it, I remember enjoying it, but I remember enjoying all the Star Wars movies, so I'm excited to check this out for a second time. Again, just like with the first one, I have not seen this since I reacted to it like 2 to 2.5 years ago. Also checked out so much more Star Wars content since then, so it's gonna be like a completely different watch this time, man. And I'm extremely excited for it. You know, last week we checked out episode 1, obviously The Phantom Menace. My boy Darth Maul up in there, my boy Qui-Gon too. It was fantastic seeing them again. Fantastic seeing just, you know, being back in this kind of era of the Clone Wars after, you know, how far I've traveled in the Star Wars universe to kind of take a step back and come back to this stuff. It's been fantastic, and I'm just extremely excited to check this one out. So guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to a bunch of other stuff I'm doing if you guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop into this episode. Oh, dude, I'm ready for this shit, man. I'm ready to see Jango. I'm ready to see older Anakin. I'm ready to see some fucking memes. Oh my God. Never get tired of hearing the fucking theme too, man, or reading these intros, bro. An Army of the Republic, the clones, man. Bro, I talked about it at the end of the last movie, but it's like crazy because Padme, you know, she really never had to do the vote of no confidence because she took back her planet essentially herself with the help of, you know, Jar Jar and his people. So Palpatine's bitch ass becoming head really didn't even need to happen for anything to happen for her to get her own planet back. Which, I mean, hindsight 2020, all that shit, I know, but still.
Senator, we're making our final approach into Coruscant.
Very good, Lieutenant.
God, dude, her fucking hair pieces, her hats, whatever you want to call them, man. Ridiculous. Oh, I remember when I was first watching this shit, I didn't even know they were... Somebody told me when I was watching through Clone Wars that they're just technically hat pieces. You know what I mean? Hats or wigs or whatever you want to refer to them as. Like, why would you choose to wear that?
I guess I was wrong. There was no danger at all.
Oh, shit. Bro, see, I forget about some of this stuff happening, man. Oh my God. I was about to say better safe than sorry too, bro. Like, dude, I forget about some shit that happens in the movies. It's been so long.
Corday did hers. Now come.
Bro, like...
Senator Amidala, please.
Go ahead, Padme. Bro, it's just like so many little things. Well, I mean, her dying instead of, you know, her kind of clone, so to speak, right? Isn't a small thing, but like if she would have died, Anakin probably would have never turned, right?
Do you think it will really come to war?
The dark side clouds everything.
Motherfucker's right in front of you. But you can tell he's like CGI and shit like that, but he looks good, man. Yoda looks good in this.
We will not go through this exercise again, Anakin. And you will pay attention to my lead.
Why? What? Why else do you think we were assigned to her if not to find the killer? Protection is a job for local security, not Jedi. It's overkill, Master. Investigation is implied in our mandate.
We will do exactly as the Council has instructed. And you will learn your place, young one.
Bro, that's so awkward for everybody else in the room. You know what I mean? They're probably like, fuck. Ugh. Bro, the thing is, if Qui-Gon was alive, he probably would have been agreeing with Anakin to find him, you know? Obi just wants to follow what the Council says, but deep down he knows it's probably better to try and flush the killer out, do an investigation.
Sam, there can be no mistakes this time.
Captain,
Fucking Jango Fett, man.
at least not on the economics of politics.
Yeah, here we go. Bro, Obi-Wan should have focused on his dreams he was having more, you know what I mean? Like, for a normal human, yeah, they might pass, but for someone like a Jedi, most of the time, I feel like when you're having the same recurring dream, it means something, you know? Like, he sees he's fallen in love with her, he's already in love with her, right? Ever since he was a kid.
I sense it too.
Yep. Bro, it's so funny hearing them talk about Palpatine like that, you know? Damn, bro, my man just suicide dived out that bitch. Oh my god, bro.
I'm deeply sorry, Master.
That was some shortcut, Anakin. He went completely the other way.
Yeah.
Once again, you've proved
If you'll excuse me.
You didn't get me, I got you.
I hate it when he does that.
Such a savage, man. Like the timing for that and everything. Yeah, bro, I could never drive a speeder, dude. Just the fucking different maneuvers you have to do and stuff. I'd be thrown up like 24/7.
She went into the club, Master.
Patience. Use the Force. Think.
Sorry, Master.
You went in there to hide, not to run.
Yes, Master.
Next time, try not to lose it.
Yes, Master.
This weapon is your life.
I try, Master.
The feeling you're going to be the death of me.
Gotta try harder, Anakin.
Closest thing I have to a father.
Then why don't you listen to me?
I am trying.
It's so sad because he literally was the death of him. He killed him, you know? Like, fuck. Anakin's like, yes, master, yes, yes, yes. He's like, okay, now let me rush in there and not think.
You want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Dude, I wonder what he ended up doing the rest of his life. You know what I mean? After that. Because obviously he was selling death sticks for a living and shit. I wonder what he ended up doing.
I was a senator from Naboo.
And who hired you?
It's just a job.
From who?
Who hired you? Tell us.
Anakin's getting mad. Yeah.
It was a bounty hunter called
Jango Fett.
Toxic dart.
Bro, the thing is, like, I feel like Obi-Wan should have seen these moments, you know? The dream about his mom, the stuff with Padme, that moment, like, right there. He's like he sees that he doesn't have control on his emotions. You know what I mean?
Escort the senator back to her home planet of Naboo. She'll be safer there. And don't use registered transport. Travel as refugees.
Oh, we will.
Go to the Senate and ask Chancellor Palpatine to speak with her about this matter.
Bro, every time I hear Palpatine's name mentioned in this from the fucking council, it just makes me want to reach through the screen and slap the shit out of him.
I have said it many times. You are the most gifted Jedi I have ever met.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
I see you becoming the greatest of all Jedi, Anakin. Even more powerful than Master Yoda.
Bro, it's just so funny because you hear him saying the complete opposite things. Like, Obi-Wan's sitting here telling him, you know, don't your feelings betray you and stuff. Meanwhile, Palpatine's there like, you know, trust in your feelings.
But he still has much to learn, Master. His abilities have made him, well, arrogant.
Yes, too sure of themselves they are. Even the older, more experienced ones.
Remember, Obi-Wan, if the prophecy is true, your apprentice is the only one who can bring the Force back into balance.
And I mean, kind of, ultimately he did until clone shit happened, but...
Misa, honored to be taking on this heavy burden. Misa, accept this with more humility and...
Bro, every time...
I don't wish to hold you up.
In other words, you're holding me up. Every time I see Jar Jar fully dressed like that, it's just so funny to me. I don't know why.
He's overly critical. He never listens. He doesn't understand. It's not fair.
All mentors have a way of seeing more of our faults than we would like. It's the only way we grow.
Facts, man.
Don't try to grow up too fast.
But I am grown up.
Please don't look at me like that.
Why not?
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Sorry, milady.
Bro, that fucking smirk, like he liked that shit too. Like, it's so cringe in some spots, man. Anakin a bit of a creep, but I mean, like, obviously, ultimately, he did win her over, but like, fuck, man. It's truth, though, you know, you have grown up, Anakin, from a kid, but you still a teenager. You ain't an adult. There's levels to it, man, and it's just, oh, it sucks, bro. Like, hindsight's 20/20, viewer perspective and everything, but shit, man. This stuff, ugh.
And now to business. You will be delighted to hear that we are on schedule.
Meanwhile, Obi-Wan's like, what?
That's good news.
Please tell your master, Cypher DS, that his order will be met.
I'm sorry, Master...
Jedi Master Cypher Diaz is still a leading member of the Jedi Council, is he not?
He is not.
Master Cypher Diaz was killed almost 10 years ago.
But I'm sure he would have been proud of the army we've built for him. A clone army, and I must say, one of the finest we've ever created. But you must be anxious to inspect the units for yourself.
That's why I'm here.
Obi-Wan just playing along, man, bro. Like, there's so many little things like this, bro. This should have been a huge fucking thing. And I get it kind of was, but like, man, it just sucks the way things were found out and stuff, and things that went on during the Clone Wars too that could have given stuff away.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like here. Here everything is soft and smooth.
Bro, Padme really chose to wear that knowing Anakin tried to get with her. Like, goddamn, bro. No wonder y'all two ended up together. Oh my god, bro.
No.
The way the music cut. God, dude, it looks so amazing here. It's crazy. Where Rex at?
Clones can think creatively. You will find that they are immensely superior to droids.
I'm assuming at this point Bad Batch still hasn't created. They probably got to be either just not created at all, or maybe one of the babies in there, one of the clones.
You mentioned growth acceleration.
Oh yes, it's essential. Otherwise a mature clone would take a lifetime to grow. They are totally obedient, taking any order without question. We modified their genetic structure to make them less independent than the original host.
And who was the original host?
A bounty hunter called Jango Fett.
And where is this bounty hunter now?
Oh, we keep him here. Fett demanded only one thing. An unaltered clone for himself.
Boba.
Isn't it?
Unaltered?
Pure genetic replication. No tampering with the structure to make it more docile, and no growth acceleration.
I should very much like to meet this Jango Fett.
I would be very happy to arrange it for you.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I wonder what's running through Obi-Wan's head right now seeing all this, man.
I don't know.
That's such a nice setting.
We need a system where the politicians sit down and discuss the problem. Agree what's in the best interest of all the people, and then do it.
That's exactly
Not that
what we
simple.
do. The trouble is that people don't always agree.
Yep.
Well, then they should be made to.
By whom? Who's gonna make them?
I don't know. Someone.
You?
Of course not me.
Then that's not people really having a choice. That's a dictatorship, essentially.
Well, if it works.
It's the thing, it doesn't work. Stuff just gets done quicker, but people are normally not nearly as happy.
You're making fun of me.
No, I'd be much too frightened to tease a senator.
Look at that big bitch out there, bro. Oh, bro, seeing this, it just makes me so sad because I know what's to come, bro. Like, I know what comes because of all this shit. Tragedy, man. Straight tragedy.
Boba.
Oh, look at little baby Boba.
Yep. May we see him? Sure.
Don Lee's here.
Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. This hits different too, bro. Just seeing him when he becomes in the Mandalorian and whatnot. Oh, I can't wait to watch Book of Boba Fett.
Was your trip productive?
Fairly.
This is Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
What a sight.
Your clones are very impressive. You must be very proud.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.
Ever made your way as far into the interior as Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Then you must know Master Cypher Diaz.
Baba, Ruded Sohib. Master who?
Cypher Diaz. Is he not the Jedi who hired you for this job?
Hiding that armor.
Really?
I was recruited by a man called Tyrannus on one of the moons of Bogdan.
Curious.
Stalemate.
Do you like your army?
I look forward to seeing them in action.
They'll do their job well. I'll guarantee that.
Is just hearing the voice, man.
Always a pleasure to meet a Jedi.
Just hearing his voice, dude, it's so crazy.
What is it, Dad?
Pack your things. We're leaving.
Motherfucker's like, we've been made. I overstepped.
You are asking me to be rational. That is something I know I cannot do. Believe me, I wish that I could just wish away my feelings, but I can't.
I will not give in to this.
Anakin just never learned to control his feelings, man. That's the sad part. It's easier for some people.
I have a strong feeling that this bounty hunter is the assassin we're looking for.
Do you think these cloners are involved in the plot to assassinate Senator Amidala?
No, Master, there appears to be no motive.
Clear your mind must be if you are to discover the real villains behind this plot.
They say Master Cypher Diaz placed an order for a clone army at the request of the Senate almost 10 years ago.
So when Palpatine's bitch ass came in.
Did the Council ever authorize the creation of a clone army?
No. Whoever placed that order did not have the authorization of the Jedi Council.
Only the Dark Lord of the Sith knows of our weakness. If informed the Senate is, multiply, our adversaries will.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, Palpatine's... I know they don't know it's Palpatine, but it's like, he already knows about that because he's the one doing it, right? It just sucks, bro. Like, fuck. Ah, shit. I really wish we got to see more of the Jedi Council doing shit too, you know? Badass moments. Which we've got to see some of that in later Star Wars stuff and animated Star Wars stuff. Different Jedi doing different things, but... You know, Mace Windu, Yoda, long neck bitch.
Stand by.
Yeah. Absolutely insane, man. Oh, I gotta go back and watch it in The Mandalorian because it looks dope and sounds dope here too, but in The Mandalorian it was just different, bruh. Oh my god, and look at the size of the asteroids in comparison to his ship. But that'd be terrifying going through the asteroid. Imagine this crater didn't go all the way through it and it just partway through stopped, you hit a dead end, you're stuck in there.
Oh, you look so handsome. My son. Oh, my grown-up son. I'm so proud of you. I missed you.
Now I am complete.
I love.
Stay with me, Mom. Everything.
I love.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, had he come a little bit sooner when he was having those dreams at first, that was probably when she was first captured. He could have saved her. You know, like had she not died, imagine his mom was around this entire time. You know, he wouldn't have turned. Like, things would be so different. Because this experience right here is what made him so scared to lose Padme. Like, losing a loved one, man, it's a strong and powerful feeling, man, you know, and it's one of the strongest things you can feel in the world, you know? And that shit sticks with you forever. Yep.
Anakin! Anakin!
That was Qui-Gon's voice, no?
Why couldn't I save her? I know I could have.
That's the worst part, man. He's probably thinking if I would have went when I first had those visions, those nightmares.
I will be the most powerful Jedi ever. I promise you, I will even learn to stop people from dying. It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's jealous. He's holding me back.
He's just looking for somebody to put blame on, man.
I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women. And the children, too. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them.
God. That music, man, it's like one of the major pushes for him going to the dark side, dude. And I get it, you know? Like, I get where he's coming from. I don't blame him for that.
I'm a Jedi. I know I'm better than this.
I just love the dark undertones of hearing the Vader theme mixed in with all the other music playing right now, you know? I wonder if Palpatine could sense when he did that too. You know how Yoda could sense it? That something was going on with him. I'm pretty sure Palpatine should have been able to sense it too, right?
Goodbye, my darling wife. And thank you.
I get he didn't know these people, you know, but technically he's related to at least, you know, Owen, you know, in times like this, you need family and friends. He should have tried to connect with them and, you know, maybe not stay with them, obviously, because he's a Jedi. He's got responsibilities, but come back to them, you know. Try and look for some comfort because they're going through some pain just like he is.
It is with great reluctance that I have agreed to this calling. I love democracy. I love the Republic.
The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has abated. And as my first act with this new authority, I will create a grand army of the Republic to counter the increasing threats of the Separatists.
It is done then. I will take what Jedi we have left and go to Geonosis and help Obi-Wan.
Oh, now you want to do something. Bro, it's like, man, the Jedi, they're just so, like, complacent almost. You know what I mean? Like, they know they got all these fucking problems, but nobody's acting on anything. Anakin and Obi-Wan are the only ones out there. You know, I'm sure there's a couple others out there doing shit too, but, like, for the most part, they're all just sitting at the Jedi Temple, dude. Bro, that would be terrifying being on that thing. Oh! What we gotta do, Padme? Gotta time this shit right. Bro, could you imagine you mistimed that? I mean, like, that motherfucker was crushed, dude. Oh, dude, just thinking about it and the way she's going under too, she would literally be squished like that. Oh my gosh.
Machines making machines. How perverse.
Yeah.
Oh, calm down, R2. I almost fell.
Yep.
Get your chance alone. Oh, I'm Scrap. It's a nightmare. I want to go home.
It's like the toys in Toy Story, being at a toy store, being at the daycare, you know? Oh my gosh.
I'm so confused.
Damn. Bro, seeing this, like, it doesn't look bad by any means, in my opinion. You know, I think it looks good, the effects and everything like that, but it really makes you appreciate how far we've come in stuff like The Mandalorian as well. Bro, that would be so freaking terrifying. Yep.
Not again. Obi-Wan's gonna kill me.
Got that right. We here, baby. Look at Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's like, God damn it, Anakin.
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
I retransmitted it just as you had requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Good job.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Just relax, concentrate. What about Padme? She seems to be on top of things.
Quite literally. Dooku's like, yeah, I expected this. Go ahead, Padme! Whip that motherfucker! Ooh, shit. You know the Viceroy wants her dead more than anyone. More than any of them down there, you know, more than Obi and Anakin. Jango and Boba, man. Seeing them two together, oh.
Shoot her or something.
He's so mad she beat him, you know, back in the day, 10 years ago.
Master Windu, how pleasant of you to join us.
This party's over.
Yeah. We here, baby.
Brave, but foolish, my old Jedi friend. You're impossibly outnumbered.
I don't think so.
Pull out the clones, baby. Look at them big bitches, them super battle droids. God, bro, the flames are a little bit OP, huh? Because Jedi can't deflect that at all. Go ahead, Mace. I mean, I know they come out here for this shit, but like, other than this, come on. What Jedi Council could have been doing shit all movie. Look at this side, man. Oh my God, bro.
What's all this noise? A battle! There's been some terrible mistake. I'm programmed for etiquette, not destruction.
Yeah, there has been a terrible mistake, 3PO, but you in it now, ain't you? It's so cool seeing all the different Jedi in this shit again, man. You know, like Kit Fisto and stuff. Yeah, good try, buddy. Biggest mistake of your life, Jango, and the last mistake of it as well. Badass as fuck a Jango, though, to take him down like that, stand his ground. Yeah, go ahead, Mace. Bro, it's like shit, but shit and Boba. Oh my God.
Call this a diplomatic solution?
No, I call it aggressive negotiations.
Look at that big bitch. Obi, motherfucker's back for revenge. God, bro.
What are you doing here? What are you doing? Oh, stop that!
Bring that ass here, boy.
Master Windu, you have fought gallantly, worthy of recognition in the archives of the Jedi Order. Surrender, and your lives will be spared.
We will not be hostages to be bartered, Dooku.
I'm sorry, old friend.
Bro, I wonder what would have happened there if he would have tried to explain to Mace Windu what was going on, you know? With the Sith Lord and the Senate and stuff. Maybe he would have listened more after the conversation he had with Yoda earlier.
Look!
You know what I mean? Oh! The reinforcements! reinforcements, baby! Which one of these motherfuckers is Rex? Look at Yoda.
Around the survivors and perimeter create.
Yeah. Jesus. It's complete destruction, man.
I have 5 special commando units awaiting your order, sir.
To the forward command center, take me.
Yeah, Yoda about to go get in battle, man. Jeez, dude. The ultimate weapon, man. That's what they talking about.
You're gonna pay for all the Jedi that you killed today, Dooku.
We'll take him together. You're going slowly on the left.
Taking you
now.
No, Anakin, no!
See what I mean? No! Anakin, you dumb. So stupid, man. Anakin's made so many bad choices too, dude. I will say I do love Dooku's saber. His hilt.
Surely you can do better.
Dooku loves this shit, man. That's the thing, though. Obi's a defensive fighter, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not only that, but he learned from Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon learned from Dooku. Yeah. The thing is, though, at least when you get it cut off with a lightsaber, you know, it burns it all, so it stops the bleeding. You know what I mean? Look at Yoda.
Master Yoda.
Count Dooku.
You have interfered with our affairs for the last time.
You really thought. My man's really thought he was just gonna throw sun at Yoda and that was gonna be it.
The dark side I sense in you.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi. Even you.
Yeah, eat that shit, baby. Damn straight.
Much to learn. You still have.
Absorb that shit, man.
It's obvious that this contest cannot be decided by our knowledge of the Force.
It's time to go.
But by our skills with a lightsaber.
Bro, Yoda reminds me of kind of like Iroh in Avatar. You know, Iroh's so badass and shit and filled with so much wisdom, and he don't get in action much, but when he do, he do. God. I love seeing Yoda just flipping around doing shit. Jesus, man.
But well you have, my old Padawan.
This is just the beginning.
That's how you know Dooku knew he couldn't beat him. You know what I mean? He chose to run instead of finishing the fight. Because had he thought he could beat Yoda, he would have finished him right there. And there goes Grievous, using one of Dooku's special moves. Fucking run.
I have good news for you, my lord. The war has begun.
Excellent. Everything is going as planned.
Literally playing chess with himself, man. Oh. He's so good at manipulating people into doing what he wants them to do without them even realizing that they're doing what he wants them to do.
Lies, deceit, creating mistrust are his ways now.
Nevertheless, I feel we should keep a closer eye on the Senate.
I agree.
Where is your apprentice? On his way to Naboo, escorting Senator Amidala home. I have to admit that without the clones, it would not have been a victory.
Victory?
You wouldn't have got out alive.
Master Obi-Wan, not victory. The shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun. The Clone War has.
I love hearing that line, man. I mean, it is a sad time, but it's like, bro, had the Clone War never begun, we would have never got the Clone Wars, and Clone Wars is some of the best Star Wars content ever. It's just the fucking music. Palpatine's bitch ass just standing up there, his fucking face, man. I swear I could. Every time I see him, man. This just reminds me of the hate I have for Palpatine, bro. Like, I know I talk about how much I hate Tarkin, but bro, I don't think anybody in Star Wars universe will top the hate I have for Palpatine. Don't get me wrong, he's an amazing character. I don't hate the actor or anything like that. It just, oh, that bitch. Oh, fucking Anakin and Padme making bad choices. That 3PO hand. Which one do you think was the best man in Bridesmaid between 3PO and R2? Man. Oh, god damn, man. Star Wars Episode 2 Attack on the Clones. Attack of the Clones is in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, and what an episode it was. What a movie it was, dude. It feels so good to see that again. There's just so much stuff, man. 2 years. It's been too long since I watched these, bro. I gotta start doing like a rewatch. Obviously not necessarily on the channel. The only reason I did it on the channel this time, because my first time rewatching them, but I gotta do like a rewatch every year of this shit on my own time, man. But I figured I had to take you guys along with me for the first time rewatching them because, dude, rewatching them for the first time is, especially after all the Star Wars content I've seen, is damn near like watching them for the first time again. You notice so much different things, and you have a connection to so many different characters that weren't there before, you know, like some of the Jedi that were more background Jedi in this that you get to meet in Clone Wars and stuff, you know. Jango Fett, Boba Fett, like things we've been through with him through Clone Wars, through Rebels, through fucking Mandalorian. I haven't checked out Book of Boba Fett yet, but once I get to that, it's gonna, like, it's so many different things, man. It's just so amazing to see. But I talk about it throughout the movie, man. There's just so many, like, even in the first one I talk about it, bro, there's like, if you change one detail, and I can't really say small details because some of the, a lot of times it's big details, but if you change like one detail, man, throughout the course of the story, you know, if Qui-Gon had taken Anakin and his mom back in episode 1, if Qui-Gon hadn't died, you know, I love Obi-Wan's character, but if Obi-Wan would have died instead of him, or neither of them died, you know what I mean, things would have been different. If Padme and him never met, things would have been different. In this one, you know, if he would have went to go rescue his mom when he was first having the nightmares, not so long after, he would have been able to rescue her without her dying. He would have had a mother's love there in his life, you know, and things would have been different. He wouldn't have killed all the Tusken Raiders. He wouldn't have been on that path to the dark side, right? You know, there's just so many details. Like, you change damn near anything, man. You know, like if him and Padme didn't get together, bro, it's just, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I do think that a lot of the Jedi shit is toxic, you know, attachments, feelings, and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, that's what the Order is, and that's what he joined into, man, you know, and I do think, you know, granted, while, you know, not letting your feelings control you, I don't think that part is toxic. I do think, even in life, like here, you know, just as regular humans, right, not letting your feelings control you and having a strong grasp on your feelings is a very important thing for life, and I mean, it's easy to say that during, you know, when you're not going through times of trial and tribulation or hard times, so to speak, right? But you got to be able to have a grip on those emotions when you're going through those hard times, when you're in the heat of the moment, when you got your adrenaline pumping, you know what I mean? And not make bad decisions. You have to be able to control your emotions and control your feelings and think logically as opposed to acting on emotion. And Anakin, you know, he's so young. He just never learned to do that. And don't get me wrong, he's obviously a lot older now than he was in episode 1, but in comparison to, like, he's older now, yeah, but that's in comparison to being a kid. You know what I mean? Like, he's still just a teenager. You know, I talked about it in the reaction. It takes 21 years to become 21. There's certain things in life you can't rush. You know what I mean? You can't just have the knowledge, have the wisdom or whatever, you know, of life, no matter how much stuff you learn or how many mentors you have. It takes 21 years to become 21. You know, sometimes it just takes a certain amount of time to get that understanding of life, you know. And even now I'm 24 and I'm still learning things. You know what I mean? Things that I wish I would have known when I was younger, things I would have acted differently if I'd known when I was younger. But you can't change things, you know, and there's some stuff you don't realize only until you're older, only until you've gone through certain things in life. And unfortunately, Anakin, as powerful as he is at this young of an age, he doesn't have that knowledge there to be able to not make the mistakes he made and put on that path to the dark side, man. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of it too, I do blame on the Jedi. I do blame Anakin as well, but a lot of it I do blame on the Jedi too. And, you know, Obi-Wan, he tried and did his best. I don't necessarily blame him because he was there for Anakin, I feel like, a lot to talk through things. He was there with the Padme stuff even, you know, and he tried his best. But, I mean, he also did his best to stick to the Jedi code. And again, at the end of the day, I feel like the Jedi code is just so toxic and bad when it comes to living life that you can't really follow it. And that's why you see people like Count Dooku, he dipped from the Jedi. You know, Qui-Gon, he was a part of the Jedi Order, but if the Jedi didn't give him permission to do something that he thought was right, he was still going to do that shit. You know what I mean? And that's why I say I feel like if Qui-Gon was around, a lot of people talk about it too. You know, you always see memes of people saying, like, me going on about how if Qui-Gon never died, Anakin would have never went to the dark side. It's true, bro. Had Qui-Gon not died, because he had a good understanding of, like, this is what the Jedi are, but sometimes the Jedi aren't always right, and our ideas aren't always right, our morals and rules aren't always right. Sometimes we have to step outside of that and do what is actually right. You know, just like with Anakin, if the Jedi didn't give him permission to train him, if he didn't push for that, he was going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? With or without the Jedi's blessing. And it's just like at the end of the day, man, had Qui-Gon been around with Obi-Wan to train him, things would have been different. Had he went and saved his mom a little bit sooner, things would have been different. You know what I mean? Had Obi-Wan listened to Dooku here, things would have been different. Had the Jedi went and told the Senate that there's darkness around them and they can't see the future, things would have been different. There's just so many different things. Even in Clone Wars, bro, there were so many times that Palpatine was close to being exposed, and it just literally that close, and it just didn't happen, man. It's just crazy, bro. And don't get me wrong, like, I know I talk about this stuff a lot. It's just because I would absolutely love to see a happy ending and whatnot, so to speak, with this, you know. And I guess you kind of get it in episode 6, right? But it's not the happy ending I'm thinking about. Like, I want to see Anakin, Padme raising Luke and Leia with Ahsoka there and Obi-Wan, you know, and just being a happy family and not having Vader become Anakin become Vader, so to speak, right? And we just never get it, you know. That's why I always say I want a Star Wars what if. I don't need it to be canon. I don't want it to be the actual story, because the actual story of what happens in Star Wars episodes 1 through 6 is what makes it amazing and what makes it what it is. You know, episode 3, I'm excited as fuck to rewatch that. I might shed a tear or two for that ending fight scene with Obi-Wan, but I don't want that changed. You know what I mean? I do want to see what it would be like had things been different, and I do want happy endings, which why I always talk about it. But the Star Wars universe is great because the story that it has. So if it's changes, it wouldn't be what it is, man. And it's just, you know, it's a tragic story, but it's a great story at that, man. And some of the best stories, some of the best shows, some of the best movies are the tragic ones, man. But regardless, guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to a bunch of other stuff I'm doing if you guys want to check that out. A link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is a movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.